New video again here, and where we are gonna concentrate on the date pickers of the material design components. This is the 8th video of the whole material design component series that I'm doing for Android. I'll link the playlist in the description if you want to check the other videos. And in this video we are gonna concentrate on the date pickers, and there are actually two types of date pickers. One is a date picker and one is a range picker. So something like this. So if you're booking a hotel or something, so you're gonna select the range picker, but in this video we are gonna concentrate only on the date picker, and I'll link this material IO page in the description if you wanna have a look, just below that like button. So let's get started. So I just created an empty activity, and with the Arctic Fox of the version of the Android Studio, it already writes us the material dependency, so we don't need to do that one step. But if you are using an older version, please make sure that you include this dependency. And then there's nothing else. I've just created an empty activity as of now, so let's start designing our XML first. So we don't need this text view here. Actually, all we need is a button and one text view. So let's implement that. So get a button with wrap and wrap saying show date picker. Let's give it an ID, btn date picker. And since we are using constraint layout, so we need to constrain the button accordingly as well. So I'll just put it into the center. Yeah, actually let's add some padding from the top, around 32 dp, and that should be good. And let's have a text view, wrap and wrap text. We will display the selected date over here, and until then there's gonna be nothing here. So text underscore selected date. So this is good as well. Let's constrain this on the right and on the left, and let's give this guy a little bit margin so it feels like it's in center. I'm not gonna concentrate on the UI functionality that much, but yeah, we can at least do a little bit. 250 dp, too much. Oh, I gave margin, my bad. So margin top, yeah, that's good. And let's give this guy a little bit of margin as well, maybe 20 dp. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we have IDs here, and I have a typo. That's okay. btn date picker and text selected date. So let's initialize both of them. Button btn date picker, and text view is, no, it was text selected date. Okay, and import this guy as well. Now let's give them IDs. btn date picker equals to find me by id r.id dot. I keep on forgetting this. Text selected date, find me by id. This is the same basic repeating stuff. So we'll show the date picker dialog on button click. So let's initialize a non-click listener. But for the on-click listener to work, I mean for the material date picker to show up, we need a builder for it. So let's initialize or make the builder first, and then initial, and then call it on the button click. So we get dot builder and material date picker dot builder dot date picker. So here you can see, as I mentioned, we get two things, date picker and date range picker. So we are going to concentrate only on the date picker, and we can just give some customizations here, like setting the title text or maybe theme or something like that. You can customize this and play around whenever you like. So we'll just give a simple text, choose a text, choose a date, sorry, choose a date, and let's build that builder. Material date picker equals to builder.build. Then we can go into the on-click listener and we can show the material date picker using the support fragment manager and a tag. So a tag is nothing but a final string. So we can initialize it up here, saying anything you want in your logs or maybe run. That's that. And let's see until now, then we can work on the rest of the functionality of the app. Yeah, so we see our UI here, and let's click on the date picker. So we get a date dialog, and choose a date is our text that we gave. So we get the entire thing here. You can select from 1900 to, I guess, whatever the Android date picker supports, 2100. So you can select anything. As of now, it won't work because we haven't written the on positive action on positive button. So this is a negative button, this is a positive button. If you click anywhere outside the date picker, it would be called as a dismiss event. So there are all kinds of events which I'm going to show you now. So if you click OK, nothing's going to happen. So let's implement that thing. So when we take the date picker again, so we can add on cancel listener, on dismiss, that is what I said, when you click outside the date picker, on negative, again cancel, something like that, and positive. So we are going to do positive, that is when a user clicks on the OK button. So we add a material on positive button click listener, and then we take the selected date and put a set text there, and we get an object of selection here. So we can do this by selection.toString. That won't be an issue theoretically, but it will display the date in milliseconds. So if you don't want that, there's a weird hack to this. What you can do is get header text. So, oh, material date picker dot get header text, obviously. So what happens is, if you see here, I haven't implemented this yet. This is the previous thing. So this is the header text. So you're gonna get this text exactly right here. So let's see it in action. So let's go for today's date. That is no, that'll be lame, right? Maybe let's go for 1st of November 2021. Okay, so we see that here. So that's all guys, I guess this video was helpful. I'm trying to make it short and sweet so that it's not too complicated to understand, but valuable enough to watch. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and maybe subscribe and stay around for new updates. Thank you. See ya.